Sunday the 2nd of March 1969, 001, the first Concorde prototype, made its maiden flight from the Blagnac airfield at Toulouse in southwest France. Although unfavorable weather conditions curtailed the flight to 29 minutes, this was a successful and encouraging beginning to the task of proving Concorde as an aeroplane.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that in 3/4 of an hour or so, the fog will have lifted more or less completely. As far as the wind is concerned, there's fairly favorable news. The vent d'automne starts at the Black Mountain, which is southeast of Toulouse. And at the moment, at that point, it's not severe. So the outlook is not unfavorable.
Monsieur Hamill de Flight, Monsieur Emery du Times, Monsieur Nibert de New York Times, Monsieur Magnier de Paris Match, Monsieur Thompson du Daily Express, Monsieur Valette de France Inter, Monsieur Aiguille de la Dépêche du Midi, Monsieur Lemoff de France Presse, Monsieur Bayès de Time Magazine, se présenter à la salle des journalistes de la Fermette. Merci.
Attention, attention. Monsieur Turca et son équipage se dirigent vers le Concorde pour monter dedans. La visibilité s'est améliorée, mais ce que nous craignons, c'est que le vent ne se lève. Merci. Mr. Turca and his crew are going towards the Concorde, and they will enter the aircraft. For the moment, the visibility is better, but what we fear is that the wind will slightly rise. Thank you.
On this historic flight, 001 was piloted by André Turca, Director of Test Flying for Sud Aviation, partners with British Aircraft Corporation in the Concorde project.
Artificial field 1 and 2 on.
Okay.
Electrical trim 1 and 2 on.
On.
VFC inverters blue and green on. Warning light test.
Test, okay.
The check that Turca and his crew are doing is proceeding normally inside the aeroplane, so we are told that they've been checking the setup of the fuel panel and the weights. There are 50,000 pounds of fuel on board, that is to say 6,500 gallons, which is enough for an hour and a quarter of flying plus the usual reserves, and this will give an all-up weight of the aeroplane at the end of the runway when it's ready to take off of 240,000 pounds, which is about 110 tons.
Le Concorde ici, Blagnac Airport, vous pouvez décoller, tournez. Concorde, ici Blagnac Airport, autorisé décoller, piste 33 gauche. Concorde, ici Blagnac Airport, autorisé décoller.
La tour, je te signale que le Concorde est actuellement dans l'axe en montée à 12 nautiques.
Tango novembre, je me mets en attente.
Négatif, Tango novembre. Tournez à gauche maintenant, vous prendrez cap 240.
Monsieur Turcar goes off to face the hazards of a press conference, the mass of recorded first flight data is already being analyzed.
Finally, the big bird flies, and I can say now that it flies pretty well. We knew how it ought to fly from the tunnel tests, from all the computations, from the simulator too. This is the big simulator, which is close from here in Blagnac. And
both prototypes completed, BAC and Sud are pressing on with the next two Concordes. Alongside 002 at Filton, 01, the first pre-production aircraft. Its partner, 02, taking shape in the assembly jigs at Toulouse. Preparations are being made at Filton for Concorde 002's first flight. The experience gained by André Turcar on 001 will benefit BAC's chief test pilot, Brian Trubshaw, when he takes 002 on its maiden flight. In the meantime, Mr. Trubshaw keeps his hand in using the Concorde simulator.
Good result, but there is also a justifies the work methods we used from 4 months and years. Voilà, en son nom, je salue tous les motoristes. Voilà, et tous, un grand merci et tous mes vœux pour que cette entreprise se continue, et j'en suis persuadé, d'une façon très dynamique, avec beaucoup de succès, pour que dans quelques années, nous voyons ici s'embarquer les premiers passagers à destination de New York et Montréal.
Today, watching a Concorde flight from Toulouse has been for these spectators exciting, memorable, and perhaps an emotional occasion. In a few years' time, it will be an everyday event.